Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a full face of Glossier products. I actually really like Glossier as a brand, and every time I do a review on them you guys seem to really like it. So I felt like there are so many products I haven't tried from Glossier that I would give a go, and I'm also going to be doing some demos of some old favourites as well. So I'm just going to get into it, but if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family, and without further ado guys, here is the video. So guys, today I'm going to be doing a full face of Glossier. These are some of my favourite products from Glossier, and also some new products that I've never tried, or products that I've had my eye on for a very long time. So I decided to get them all, the ones I didn't have anyway. So I'm going to be showing you guys the Stretch Concealer, the Skywash eyeshadow, and the Ultra Lip Lipstick Lip Gloss Lip Balm Hybrid. I'm also going to be trying out the Brow Flick, the Boy Brow, the Skin Tint, and two of the Glossier Cloud Paints. I've never actually tried the Cloud Paints, but they are kind of like the OG of creamy, liquidy blushes, and I've heard such great things about them, and I feel like they've been out for years and years and years, and I can't believe I've never tried them. So I'm going to be trying them out for you guys today. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it. You are going to see me on a very intense journey of hair, sleepiness, puffy face, tired because I'm super exhausted, and I didn't really have any sleep last night, or the night before, or the night before that, or the night before that, or the night before that. So starting to look a bit rough and a bit worse for wear. If you saw my vlog, then you'd know I was feeling rough on Saturday. It is now Wednesday and I'm still feeling rough, so you can imagine what I look like. So I'm just going to get into it. So first up, I'm going to be trying out the Glossier tint, the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I got this in the shade G4. I'm going to show you a quick demo of it on. I haven't looked at it, I'm really nervous actually. Hopefully it's the right shade. I just bought it online. I actually used the Slap app to match it because we have it in the Slap app. So I'm hoping it's the right shade. Imagine if it wasn't. So this is the shade G4. This is the Perfecting Skin Tint. And yeah, let's have a look. No pressure. Okay, not too bad. It's fairly light, but not too bad for a skin tint. So that's the shade here. So this is cruelty free, it's made in Italy. It says shake, then smooth over moisturized skin with fingertips. Blend upwards and outwards for sheer coverage and instant dewiness. So on one side what I will do is I'll apply it with my fingertips, and on one side I'll apply it with a sponge, which is generally how I tend to apply most complexion products, just because I don't like getting my hands dirty. I feel like the colour is great actually. The only problem is when I tan it's going to be a little bit off, but it's got the perfect undertone, which is what I want. This is it with one layer on this side and nothing on this side. It's definitely giving my skin a dewiness. I don't know, there's not a huge amount of coverage, but it has kind of evened things out a little bit. It does look glowy and dewy and cute, so I do like that. That's good. So on this side I'm going to apply it with the sponge. See how that goes. I think the colour is great actually. I definitely do prefer it with a sponge. It's just quicker, looks more even. Looks a bit more perfected with the sponge side than it does on the finger side. This is very lightweight, it's very chilled. It is super sheer, so if you do want coverage, I don't think this is for you. I feel like this is for days where I just want a little bit of concealer and then I just want to even it out with something like a veil to go on top of it. I feel like that's kind of perfect for this. So I quite like it. It's very, very dewy. I'm going to pop on a bit of concealer now. And as this is a full face of Glossier, I'm going to be using the Glossier concealer. This is the Stretch Concealer and it comes in a little pot. It is a cream concealer. This is so old that they've actually changed the name. This is the original shade Deep, which I do believe is now a G3. I will double check and pop it on the screen. It's a really nice creamy concealer. This is the shade here. It's a lot more emollient than something like the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, which I do kind of prefer sometimes because I feel like it doesn't budge. But this one is quite nice and it does have a nice stretchy consistency to it. It does feel like it looks a little bit more natural on the skin than something like the NARS one does. So it depends on what you're looking for. These are some paintbrushes I bought when I was feeling really artistic. I was trying to be like a makeup artist. But I'm just going to see if they help blend it in a bit more. Oh yeah, much better. That is the concealer on. It is a really nice creamy concealer. I honestly don't use it as much as I used to, just because it is quite emollient and kind of movie. It kind of moves quite a lot. It's kind of greasy, kind of oily. In summer it is quite nice if you just want to dab a little bit here and there. It is a really nice texture. It just depends on what you like to use. I personally prefer liquids, and if I'm using a cream, I prefer a cream that has a little bit more staying power, but it is really pretty on the skin and it does have a nice stretch to it. I do actually feel like this has given me really nice, natural, glowy, fresh looking skin. It looks really healthy, it looks really dewy and vibrant and nice, and considering how tired I am, I feel like it looks pretty fresh, so that's good. So next up I'm going to show you the Brow Flick. This is Glossier's answer to a liquid eyebrow pencil. I feel like Glossier were the first people that I heard of doing it. Anastasia Beverly Hills has since released one, and I did a review of that. I will link it down below. I felt like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, even though I bought it in the shade dark brown, came off so black and it was quite intense, so I was a bit nervous to get this, but I got this in the brown just to make sure it wasn't too dark. Is nowhere near as heavy and as inky as the Anastasia. I do find with this, where there isn't hair, it's not as good as where there is hair. Like where there's hair here, it blends in, it really helps thicken up the brow, but where there isn't hair, it looks a bit patchy, it looks a bit weird. I'll show you up close. So next up I'm going to be trying out the Boy Brow. This is their grooming pomade and it is one of their classic brow products. I got this in the shade brown as well. I don't know why, I was just going through a brown state of mind. Also, I already had the shade black, which I used to use. I found it a bit black, so I thought I would try brown and see how it goes. And it definitely does brush them up and keep them in place. It feels like it's got much more of a firm hold to it than other things I have, like the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. So that's really good. I like that. And next up, I'm going to be trying out the Cloud Paints. These are Glossier's liquid blush, and they're kind of like a creamy liquid blush. I got this in two shades. I got this in the shade Dawn, which is the orangey shade, and I also got it in the shade Spark, which is like quite a punchy red. I really didn't know what shades to go for, so I just went for 2 shades I felt like I couldn't really go wrong with, hopefully. I'm going to show you guys swatches of both, and then I'm going to just pop one on each side and see how they go. I'm going to pop Dawn on this side, and then I'll put Spark on the other side. It's not as dewy as I thought it was going to be. Very orange. I thought it would have a bit more depth to it, but it's a very orange shade. It's quite nice though. Feels like very, like I've just put sunset on. So next I'm going to pop on Spark on the other side. Then I think I will try and mix them together, because I think that's probably where I'm going to have the sweet spot. So much. Oh my god. Oops. For some reason in my head it was highlighter and not blusher, and I forgot. I'm going to use a little bit of the skin tint just to try and chill that out a little bit. On their own, they don't really have enough dimension to them, these shades, but I think together they'll be really pretty. Okay, not bad at all. Pretty, but kind of basic. They kind of don't have much depth. This is definitely quite warming and nice. This is nice too, but they're just a bit like, I feel like there's not enough dimension to the shades, so I'm definitely going to mix them together, but I'm going to quickly show you them separately. Okay, so that is the blusher on. It is quite intense. I did put on quite a lot, but I do quite like it actually. It's weird. I do think these are a bit one-dimensional for me. I feel like there's not enough depth of colour and richness of colour. So next up, guys, I've got the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Echo. This is the Skywash eyeshadow, and I have actually done a video on this, so I'll link it down below, but I will quickly show you a demo. I've actually got this on my eyes right now, but I'll show you a demo of me applying it. I put a bit of mascara on. I'm just going to give you a quick close-up with my face as it is now. And I'm going to put a tiny bit of cachet on the Ultra Lip, just to bring down my lips from being super orange. So guys, that is it. That's my finished look. That is a full face of Glossier. It has definitely been a journey, and mainly because I'm super exhausted and tired, so sorry if it was a snooze fest, but we managed to get there in the end. And I actually do really like the way this has come out. I do think my favorite products are definitely the Boy Brow in the shade Brown, Definitely the Skywash, my old favorite, in the shade Echo, and definitely the Ultra Lips, which I love. I love the shade Cachet, and I also love the shade Villa as well. And the skin tint as well. I really like the skin tint. I think that's a really nice product, and it looks really good and natural on my skin. Really easy to layer concealer on top of or underneath, and yeah, it just looks really good. I'm very impressed with the skin tint. I definitely will keep using it. I feel like the cloud paints were okay. I don't know if they were worth the hype, mainly because it's been so long since they launched that so many different formulations, so many different textures and options are available now. It does give like a really nice powdery finish, and it really does remind me of like K and J Beauty, where this whole liquid blush trend really came from, and I do feel like it's probably the most true to that. It definitely has like a soft doll-like finish, and I do think that's quite cool about it. I think that's probably the coolest thing about it. But I do really like the orange as a base for the Cachet. I think that's a really nice combination, and I feel like they go really nicely together on the lips with the Echo eyeshadow as well, so I do really like that. I feel like the brow flick was fine. The color was actually great and really good, that it wasn't too black. I'm happy that I got that shade. The only thing I would say is where you don't have hairs, I feel like it makes it doesn't look as natural as it does where you do have hair. But I do really like the boy brow in this color. I really much prefer it to the black, which is the shade I used to have. I really love the hold on this. I feel like it's given my brows a really nice shape, a really nice hold. So I'm really impressed with the boy brow in the shade brown. Loving that. I'm all in all very happy with this Glossier full face. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Will you be buying anything? Will you be trying anything? What do you already have? What are your Glossier favorites? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 5k for the win. Gonna do a huge giveaway. Also let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you'd like in a giveaway, what kind of giveaway you'd like, because I think once we get to 5k it's gonna have to be good. So let me know guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. I would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.